Okay. We are doing great. Hi James Ballbust. Hey Ryan. Welcome back. I have managed to clear 20 gigabytes of random shit off my hard drive. So we're back. We're chilling out. Pretty cool. By the way, what does the end of the koi tag say? Let me see. When it loads, I will see. Yo, bliss him. Is chat working? Yes, chat is working. Awesome. Ding. Yeah, it was like it was fucked. I thought something was very, very wrong cuz I was chilling and then I tried to open an MP4 file to see what it was cuz I was like, I don't know if this is important. I want to see if I delete it. And it tried to open, but it didn't. It like flashed black and then it like minimized and then it flashed black like 2 more times. And then like my entire screen went black. And then I heard like a fucking like sine wave go like boop boop boop. And I was like, what the fuck? And then there was like a big cursor. It was like my entire screen was like 800 by 600. And there was a big cursor in the middle, and I tried to move it and it didn't move. And then what really scared me, just ran out of memory. That's awesome. What really scared me was like, I went to go turn my computer off after sitting there for a while because I'm like, okay, maybe it'll like auto turn off or something, but it didn't. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to like turn off the computer, and I went to push down the button. And I kept holding it, and I kept holding it, and I kept holding it, and it didn't turn off. And I'm like, oh, fuck, what is happening? I held it for like a minute, and nothing happened. And then I like waited a second, and then I tried it again, and it worked. But that's scary. Alright, we're back. In this fucking project file. Double Blissum jump scare. Alright, what does the end of the koi tag say? Oh, we're good.
Blissum, not Blissum. Blissum, not Blissum. Blissum. Yo, Blissum. Yo, what's up, Blissum? Blissum? More like Blissum.
So true, Clay. Thank you, Clay. Beautifully said. Okay. So yeah. What the fuck was I saying? I have all these granular transition things. they like hit at different times. I honestly couldn't get this to sound right in my ears, and it still doesn't sound right in my ears. But it's all right. It like hits weird, but I don't know. I messed with it so much and I didn't know how to fix it. So would that have sounded better if I just align them? It still kind of sounds weird. I don't know. That's what I have. Simple impact. Awesome. And then yeah, this second part. Kind of reminds me of Never Been, because I use lo-fi percussion loop from that same pack, except I had to edit it to be in 3/4. Bring in another one, the second half. Party, party, party is what I'm carting. Cool snare. Lo-fi snare. Thermal and Valhalla Supermassive on this guitar part. Portal. Surely. Portal. Portal. I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything more, but I just take the guitar parts and I put them through Portal and see what works. Like this is the high part. They're like do do, but it's like probably like 1 or 2 octaves higher, and it's really sparkly. Then through Portal, and then there's a different guitar loop also through Portal. Maybe an octave higher. I can't really tell. But yeah. And then second half of the second half, I have a kick, which is a lo-fi kick with thermal. That's what I do every time. And I have this, which is what I used before. So over here. All right. So for this transition, I have all these little sounds, and so some of these are just taking parts from the drop and putting a volume envelope on them, like this. Or this. There's this. And then the rest of this is like, a lot of it is just kind of the same methodology of this transition, where I just took pieces that I have and put them through random Portal presets to find points where it goes from loud to quiet or quiet to loud. And they can kind of act as transitions. So that's a part for this. There's this one as well. If you use Portal enough, you can probably like recognize the sounds of some of these presets, because a lot of them kind of just make everything sound similar. So like I think this one is pretty recognizable. This tinnitus sound is back. This one as well. This one as well. These are all just like, I think it's mostly this sound. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, these, and then I have another part of the drop. Noel riser again. And yeah, and then these all swell up until this part. Where the fucking snare hits. which I think is really funny. And then yeah, you have the reverse kick. You have this coming back in, and the vocals, of course. And then we're in the drop. So this sound that I've been using this whole time is, I think, just noise with thermal. I do that all the time. Just take some noise. Oh, and put fast disc as well as thermal. And it's really loud and obnoxious. And it just plays the entire drop. Cool. And then let's see. Cymbal. Drums. Lo-fi drums with thermal. Secondary drum or secondary kick that hits in different times. These rims that sound like metal that I used in the first song as well. The same hat that I used as well, where it just hits every time and doesn't do anything else. This is the same thing where I took two of the same guitar loop, but panned them to each ear with different thermal presets, and I was loud. And yeah, what else? This is bass chopped. This is bass chopped as well, but with the other guitar, and they're all through thermal. I don't know. I just threw shit at this and it worked. And then second half. So yeah. What I did here is I have this cut, and then I have a reverse kick coming into it. I have this, which is right. So I have this guitar, which is this guitar. But it's like through guitar rig, I think. No, it's just compressor and thermal. Anyway, since this note is cut, where this note should be, I played the acoustic original and reversed it. And see how the next one plays that note, because it would be this note. So I feel like that led into it better. And they're volume enveloped, and the noise also volume enveloped, so it comes back. And then I have the goofiest fill ever, which sounds like shit on its own, but it's just 3 different toms, but they all have thermal on them. And the fill just hits every time from now on. Yeah. The main thing for this is that most of this first part is like low mids. And then we have the break, the cut, and then first off it adds another vocal vocal layer. It's not a harmony, it's just an octave. Falsetto. But when it comes back in, there's more high parts, like this. And so, wait, is there not? Yeah, there's this as well, which is a honestly hard as fill. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I add these two higher elements, so it like makes it feel so much brighter when it's like all low, pretty much, and then it breaks and then comes back with and then I have these vocal chops that happen sometimes. And I think they have thermal on them. Probably. Do they? Yes, they do. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, so that's the second part of the drop. And then the third part. Third part of the drop, I don't do the cuts anymore. But what I do is, all right, so this vocal harmony, not harmony, this vocal part. I wanted it to repeat, but repeating that part didn't sound good because it's not a resolving note. So I just re-recorded it to hit a resolving note, and then I just looped that. But yeah, and then I try to add more stuff. So what I kind of do, oh yeah, for this part I have a cymbal every time it comes back in, and then also a cymbal for when the snare hits as well. Anyway, for this part, I repeat this vocal chop, and then I like, okay, it's like split into 4 parts, and so I try and add something new each part. So in the first part, I add another sparkly granular thing, which is just that like one high guitar part that I overuse all the time, probably up an octave, and through Portal. And then, oh, and I also add this chime. But honestly, there's so much going on, you can't even really hear it. I should have used, this was before I got into Serum Init preset. So I didn't use any here. But I think it would have probably worked better than the chimes. Anyway, chimes come in, and then the second half, I have this like kind of counter melody. I was like, so this is like the main melody you can hear. It's like, ba, 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 ba. And in my head, I was always hearing like ba 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 ba. So that just comes in and keeps doing that ba ba ba. And then, so that's the second half, and then the goofiest part of the whole song. Do you love ear pain? Yes. Yes. The goofiest part of this whole song is the DAs. I don't know why. For some reason, it was just, my brain was like, you need to put DAs there, where you just go da. And I think it kind of works in context. It's just weird. But yeah, there's like, it's the same da, but duplicated with in each ear with a different thermal preset. So it has like wideness. Da. And then the last part, I just upped the percussion. So I just like add in kicks wherever there's missing a main kick. And I like hit the cymbal every time. Cool. And then I use beating heart crashes risers impacts from the beating heart stems, because it's just really loud and I wanted even more loudness. But it's like, it's so fucking overloaded at this point. Anyway, yeah, I took all of this and then I like kind of drew out whatever sound there is left, right? So like I did a final crash and I did these vocal chops. And I like did this and shit like that. Just let everything play out. Like some stuff had like this sounds cool. And then I recorded all of that, and that's here. And then what I did is I automated the lossy, and then I automated the volume, so it gets lossied, and then it fades out, and then I'm pretty sure I took this whole thing and put it through Portal, and I got like the coolest fucking sound ever. Like, this is the coolest sound ever. Like, hello? So I just layered both of these. You won the loudness war, I think? Awesome. Bell Blissum, victor of the loudness wars. Just put thermal on everything. It's easy. Alright. Actually, I've noticed that, like, if I make shit too loud, like I make this so loud in my DAW that, like, it's too loud for SoundCloud. It'll, like, compress it, and it'll be quieter on SoundCloud. And then I'll be like, fuck, it doesn't sound right. And it'll make the whole thing quieter. So I, like, actually need to get better at that. Which is funny. But yeah. Okay. That's Think With Your Lungs cover. After a quick interruption by my computer dying. Any questions? Up next we have So Far, which the title for this one is Swelling. Let me find it. Swelling. For reference, the file for Never Been was Waterfall. I don't know why. Oh! Danny Boy has redeemed Get Groovin' Blissum. Alright. Hold on, I got Get Groovin'. Alright. There's your groove. Hope it was worth it. She grooving for real. Hell yeah. You know I'd be grooving. Hope those were bingo bucks well spent. For only 900 bingo bucks. You can make Blissum Get Groovin'. Very well spent. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, let's see. So it was, what was the order I made the songs in? It was, I think With Your Lungs cover first. And then I made, hold on. It was, I think I started Never Been, but I didn't finish it. And I thought I was going to scrap it. I was like considering scrapping it because I didn't like it. And I thought maybe it was like beyond saving. And then I made Blinds very quickly. And then I made So Far. And then I made Torn. And then I finished up Never Been. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So, this is So Far. It's pretty simple. It's actually quite shrimpled. So, yeah. This is default serum patch with thermal on it, playing a high-pitched note that is played throughout the entire song. Thank you very much. It's just playing the whole time. This is Noise with, did I do anything? Oh, I think I do have it. Sorry, guys. Do not say dead reveal, I will cry. I didn't have time to fucking, I don't know how much you saw. But we're just gonna ignore that. Oh, fucking hell. I didn't have time to turn my cam off. Anyway. We're cooling. We're chilling. Okay. Back to schmoovin' and music. Yeah. Alright. So, Noise with Thermal and Portal. Why did I put Portal on it? I don't think it really does anything. But I put it on there. And then it plays throughout the whole song. And then I have this intro. The person is, which is me talking. And I can't do that. I don't want to wake up one day and realize I'm shitty. And then it automates Lossy and it has like a low pass on it. And then, so that plays throughout this whole part, but you can't really hear it once everything comes in. Musician's so real that she puts Portal on noise. Alright, look. Yes. Yes, I am that real, actually. It doesn't really do anything, but I still did it. Anyway, yeah, this is the main guitar. It's just fastest. I wanted something that was really simple and like droney kind of and sad and had a good amount of dissonance. So like at the end here it like gets pretty dissonant, which I think is cool. So yeah. And then for the vocals, I just like took a lot of stuff off of my normal chain. Like usually it would sound like this, but I wanted it to be like darker, so I took the EQ off and I took this stuff off, so it's like duller. I'm back. Oh, welcome back, Rest. And yeah, specifically for these, the vibe of these vocals, I didn't care about hitting the notes. I didn't care about like having shit sound all that good. I kind of just like mumbled it and went with it. Yeah. So that was kind of the vibe for this one. And then for this first part, so yeah, it's basically like sectioned off into like parts that have basically nothing. It's just like the guitar and the ambience and the vocals, and this is repeated, and then in between there's like parts that have other shit, and they just build on each other each time. So this first part just adds a few things. It adds the one and only chisel break, which I actually really like. I think it sounds fucking great. I just added fresh air to it because it's a little too dull without it, but I like how dull it is because it just fits with the song. I like the little trill on the note as you hold it. Yeah, it sounds goofy when I'm like auto-tuning it. like my voice didn't actually do that. It's just the auto-tune. My voice just kind of like cracks, you know? Real voice reveal? Raw vocals reveal? Yeah. It was just the auto-tune? Yeah. I don't like... I don't try to do like the fucked up shit. I just kind of like went with my first take. And I know my voice would crack because I wasn't like trying to hold out a note very well. And then the auto-tune makes it sound fucked up. So yeah. We have a lo-fi kick. We have another sound for my pack, and then a snare. Just like a cute little snare. Just wanted to keep things like very like subtle for this first part. Hi, Katja. Dog, I literally commented how human that the shit sounds, and it's just auto-tune. Okay, well, it is human, right? I mean, it's like, it is human because I'm just like doing whatever. I'm just like letting it go. But then auto-tune is like fucking it up. So like, it's kind of both. What's up, Tay? Welcome back. But yeah. So I wanted the first part to be like really chill and like not really add much. So I have like some very subtle percussion like this. This part, I'm like really proud of this part because like I didn't know what to do and I kind of just like went with this and I was like, this sounds terrible, this is gonna sound terrible, but I actually like it. It's like really dissonant heavy, so it's like one note and then like a shitty chord that's like not really a chord because it's like all dissonant, and it's just double tracked and it kind of sounds shitty, but like in the context of the song where it's like already kind of like moody and dissonant, I think it sounds really cool. Anyway, we have Crew 808.1 sub. Shout out Crew 808.1 sub. And then we have Serum, default Serum preset, the one and only. And yeah, I think it has thermal on it, as you'd expect. Yeah, it has thermal on it. And it starts off low and then it gets higher. Would you drop the stems for the EP, by the way? Maybe. It would take forever. But maybe. More default Serum, let's go. Yeah, I use it in every song except for fucking Think With Your Lungs cover because that was before I realized the magic of default Serum. Anyway, yeah, so I really like doing this thing where like I do this a lot, where I just have the default Serum just like play really long notes, and it kind of just goes like it just like slowly crawls, and then it goes back down. It's like very drony, especially for this song as well. And then yeah, you hear my like not be able to hold a note. The textures on this song itch my brain. Thank you. Hell yeah. So far is my favorite, I think. Hell yeah. Thank you. Last drop hit so fucking hard too. Yeah. What I wanted to do with this one was like, it's like, I think it's one of the longest songs on the EP. And it like most of the time there's like nothing like that big. And it's a lot of just like drony shit. So I feel like waiting all of this time to finally get the drop at the end like makes it hit a lot harder, which I think is cool. So that's kind of what I was going for. That's exactly what I do with my vocals. Let's go. Hell yeah. Based. So yeah, and then I do this, and then I go back to nothing but the noise preset, and I do another verse. And then we just do it again, but we add more stuff. I make it brighter. The default Serum does the same sequence of notes. It's just an octave higher, so it's a lot brighter. I add. Oh, I love these shakers. I think they're cute. I add these guitars. So yeah, I add more like melodic shit and brighter shit and like higher pitched shit just to make it brighter. And then I add this ambience as well. This is Labs Organic Textures Wind and Birdsong. And that changes the vibe as well. So it's just the first one, but built on. cut, because I like doing that a lot. And then it's the final drop. So I just copy paste this again, but kind of just up everything. So I take this kick. I really like this kick. Ever since I made this kick, I've been using it a lot. Let's see. So what does this have? Thermal. So you take this and then I think you add thermal and then you add thermal again, but a different one. And then you get the so far kick. It's like reverby and shit. I add another snare. This is a cool snare. I switch out the noise for harsher noise. I'm willing to bet I just put thermal on it and re-recorded it. So that's cool. Everything is kind of the same. Oh, I have a different, yeah, so a lot of times what I'll do is like over here I have this serum preset where it goes like ba, 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 ba. And then when I get to the drop, it like climbs more steadily, so it's like ba, 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 where it has like it hits like a, what key is this in? What key is this in? C. So it'll start at C, and then it'll go D, F, and then it'll keep climbing up to G, and then it'll hit B, which is below the C, so it's like more dissonant. And having that dissonance like right at the end of a drop, I think is cool. It's something I fucking always do. It just like adds the tension at the end. And yeah, I take these guitars and I think I add like, is this, yeah, it's just fastest and fresh air, so they're a little louder. I do the lead. This is funny because so this is what it sounds like, and then I put on Grind Machine, which is like a goofy little preset, goofy little VST. It just like makes everything like sound guitar-y, and when there's parts that has the guitar that's very loud, it sounds like a guitar, and then as the guitar fades out and it's replaced with noise, it kind of just like keeps the noise really fucking loud. So it has like an interesting effect, but I think it sounds cool. That's what I do at the end of the song. That's what the end of the song sound is just the guitar stops playing, and so the noise is just going through all the VSTs, and it sounds like really loud. Anyway, this same lo-fi hat I use all the time. This is a Gab. I was like, I'm pretty sure I was streaming on Sleepy Zone. I was like streaming my audio on Sleepy Zone, like hanging out and working on this. And I made a joke like, what if I put like a Gab in here? And then I like cut it a certain way so that it just kind of adds like fuzz. And I'm like, this is exactly what this means. So it's just like and now I do this like a lot. So it's just like a nice fuzz without it. But I can hear the fuzz difference. Anyway, little crash. I made another shitty fill. That one's kind of cool. And I just added some other vocal layers. Oh god. Wait, is this not processed? Is this not processed on the... Wait. Okay, this one is processed. This one is not processed. This is raw. Is this actually what is in the project? This is what is in the upload is raw vocals on the right. I did not know that. Anyway, I can't believe that. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Right? I just add this shit. I just add the shit. Do I add anything else? I don't think so. And then the outro is just nothing. Really. Okay. Cool. So that's so far. Yeah. So funny part about this. If you remember this remember this guitar melody. I'm gonna open up Torn. I worked on Torn right after I finished So Far. And I wanted them to work together, like to flow into each other. Because I was like, oh, I really like this, what the fuck's it called? Lighthouse. I really like this drop that I did for So Far. I'm gonna just do that exact same thing that I did for So Far, but like slightly differently. So that's what I did for Torn. So I literally just like looked at all the shit, all the different elements of the drop that I did for Torn, and for So Far, and repeated it. Again. But like a different song. Fader than a hoe, 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 fader than a hoe. Getting faded than a hoe at Menards? Fine, fine. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so I just wanted to completely rip off So Far. And that's kind of what I did. And then I was like making this, and on accident, I literally I was like, alright, I'm gonna record a lead guitar like I did for the other one. And I recorded the same exact melody, just a different key. I think even this second part is the same. Or like very similar. It's like the same thing. And I was like, at first I was like, shit, I gotta redo it. That's stupid. I didn't realize it was the same thing. And then I told Cherry about it, and Cherry was like, nah, but like, that's cool because people do that sometimes on purpose, like Jane Remover. And I'm like, okay. I'm like Jane Remover. It's on purpose now. So yeah, it's the same melody. And yeah, it has a bunch of the same elements. It has this main guitar. It has literally the same kick. It has what I presume to be a lo-fi snare with thermal on it, because I don't literally know what else I would use. A lo-fi rim on every other snare, because that's fine. A different fill. Blissom equals Jane Remover. Yes. Absolutely. Another fill. Cymbal. Percussion loops. I use these lo-fi percussion loops all the time. They're great. They add so much like texture and like fun rhythm. Oh yeah, and then this is what I do is I match the guitar lead melody with a default Serum preset. So they do the same thing. This has thermal on it, of course, so it just like, I don't know, I think it helps. Like without it, you know? And then I have another default Serum preset that's higher. So the first one matches the guitar, and then the second one does the thing where it like draws out notes. Who needs guitar when you have Serum in it preset? True. You're so wise. Anyway, this, like I said, Crew 808. Crew 808, that one slice sub. Except apparently, I literally just kept it at one note. That's very cool of me. It just hits the same note every time. Here's the gab again for the fuzzy. Here's noise. It doesn't even sound like there's not thermal on it. Another hat. This one has this is a noise with thermal. Okay, so I have two noises. A noise with thermal and then a noise without thermal. And then what else? Okay, like a bass thing with, what do they have on there? Grind machine, maybe? I don't remember what was enabled. Maybe grind. I think probably grind machine. But they sound like they're separated, like in different years. And then I like this guitar a lot. This just has fastest on it and fresh air. This is the basis for the middle part. Anyway, vocals. This is all I can do. What's the point? If it's not new. And yeah, I do the thing here again where I bring in the super fucking high serum in the second half of the drop. I really like doing that. And yeah. I mean, like I said before, like raising the notes higher as the drop goes. Like I do this in the guitar. And then I also do it in this serum preset because it goes higher here. Yeah. Cool. Just to, like, add tension at the end. And then I wanted like this super quick transition. So it goes from loud to funny. And this is just this guitar loop chopped. And so what I do is I just slowly add more shit to it. So, I add crew 808 that one slice sub that just follows the notes. I add a piano that doesn't follow it directly. It like tries to harmonize. You can like barely hear the fucking piano. I'm gonna be completely real. This. I think this is just this. No, it's this. But just chopped. I just like took more parts from the drop and chopped them to fit into here. So yeah. So in here I added Tokimi's sauce kick. Shout out Tokimi's sauce kick. For the sauce kick. This is this one. So this adds, and then I start going into the granular shit. Hold on, give me a second. And then I add more shit. So this is the guitar part. This is... Do I have these parts in the second half? Yes. Yeah, I add granular part to the second half. And then I also added here. What is this? It's like I don't remember adding this. It's reversed of something. And it's like fuzzy. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Originally I didn't have anything between these chops. It was all completely bare. And then a few people were like, I think you should put stuff in between the chops. And I was like, okay. And then I added a bunch of shit. So for this part, for all this shit, all this like granular stuff, basically what I did was I took this main guitar loop. It was the chops, right? And I stuck Portal on it, and I went through Portal preset after Portal preset after Portal preset, looking for things that like made stuff that kind of sounded like this, like made stuff that like could be easily separatable to just like little blips and little glitches. And then I just took those glitches and like scattered them around the project. So like they just like slowly build to like more and more. And yeah, here's another one. I just like tried to go through a bunch and just recorded what I thought sounded good and put more near the end. And yeah. And then I just kind of went crazy and added a bunch of stuff. I'm crazy. Like Blady. This is like a little string that I don't think you can really hear. But it's there. Noise envelope. What is this? Yes, a high-pitched noise. I really like this. I don't know why. Like a little sine wave that's like boop, 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 boop. Right at the end. I think it's really cool. I have a lot of these are Yumeniki sounds. So this is a Yumeniki sound. This is a Yumeniki sound. This is a Yumeniki sound. There's a lot of like ambient sounds. This is a Yumeniki sound. This is a Yumeniki sound. This is a Yumeniki sound. I love all of these sounds. This is also Yumeniki. This is Yumeniki. This is Yumeniki. I really like this one. This hits right as the thing goes. Yumeniki Soundpad Gang. Yep. Next album should have a ding. No, that's your thing. I love this part. The fucking firework. I love it so much. You can just hear it in the left ear. It goes like boo. Riser, cicada sounds. Shout out cicada sounds. Never Ending Weekend, slight rain, bird sounds, no. I think this might be from... I think this is from the Snare Society X Penis Music Collective event where they each made sample packs and sent them to each other. And I think Chris made this one. Yeah, it is. That's Chris. Yeah. But bells go ding and you're bellsome. True. That's true. Yeah, so I have that. And then for the vocals for this part, I just kind of follow the same philosophy of adding more as I go, so they start only on the left. Wow, this is just like Patrick O'Neill. Fingers, I think it's called. And then it's both. Cause you're too busy being concerned of what's at stake. Is this and there's 3 with falsetto in the middle. That you know. And if I never see and then it's harmonies. That's fine. And I really wanted the vocals to be like choppy and kind of go with the chop. The wind is whipping past and I can barely stand. Right, so that's kind of the vibe there. And yeah, there's just like a lot of ambient and it just goes back into the drop. Yeah, and there's not too much changed. I mean, there's nothing changed for the first part. The second part, it has this, which is just one of the guitar parts through Portal. But I really like these vocal harmonies because I add more harmonies in the second half. Let me go. These harmonies like make me happy. I don't know. Let me choose. I really like them. I had to work really hard for these because I couldn't get them to work because they're not like normal harmonies, like simple harmonies. But there was like, it was like the way these guitars interacted with the vocals. Like I heard. Yeah, it's like these guitars hit this note, but the vocals don't. But like my brain was like hearing and singing the vocals hitting that note, and so they do in the harmonies, you know. Let me choose. Yeah. Anyway. The goofy outro. Oh fuck. I just come in halfway. Raw vocal reveal. And just everything. Alright. That's torn. I think that's everything. Okay. Last one is blinds. It shouldn't take that long. This has taken a while though. What's the file called? Yellow. Yellow.flp. Yo, shout out Lockbit. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I am wrapping up the misaligned project breakdown stream. I do want to upload the fucking VOD, but it's like fucked now because my computer crashed in the middle of it, so I'll probably have to do some editing, but that's okay. But yeah, we're cooling. We're cooling. We're fading in a hole right now. Fading in a hole, fading in a hole, fading in a hole, fading in a hole, fading in a hole. She has said this so many times it kills me. Look. It's not my fault. Anyway, this is Yellow. It's the simplest track. But I don't know, I like it. Double track guitar with fresh air on both of them, and EQ on both of them. And then bass, double track bass, harmonies. Yeah, and then this is new recording 66. I found it on Woodchord. Shout out Woodlands. Woodlands posted this and I really liked it. It's just like slight ambience, so I just used it throughout the whole song. And yeah, vocals. Never mind. I messed with the harmonies a bit because I didn't know which I liked more. But I think I ended up with these, I guess. These memories are like something like oh yeah, see, I have some muted. These memories are like something like I had like different combinations of them. Anyway, I ended up with these. And then I have like simple percussion that's like pretty different from the rest of it. I have a reverse kick with this kick that I used to use all the time. This used to be the only kick I ever used. Helix kick exclusive. And then I have a rim with a snap that I recorded myself because I'm so cool. A ride, and then another little texture thing for my pack. And then hats that come in later. It's like little lo-fi hats. And yeah. This intro part is super simple. There's like not really anything going on. The last part is really what I focused on. Because I just tried to like jam pack this shit. So alright, give me a second. It is lagging. So first we have Convolver Blur on the guitar loop. We have the guitar loop through Portal with an octave up. We have the Portal, again, an octave up through Portal, but a different one. Oh, I like this one. It's the bass this time through Portal. Never expected that. And it kind of is like a stutter, which I like. We still got Crew 808, that one slice sub. Why would you know I couldn't leave Crew 808, that one slice sub. It had to be used in every single track. And I added another snare just to like up the ante for the second half a little bit. We have some noise, pretty subtle noise that just slowly gets louder. We have this, which is this thing again. Shout out my phone tripod thing. Just to add a little texture. And then we have this hyperpop shit gets serious. Fucking Patch post. There's like this video. There's like this channel that has videos like out 10 years ago. And it has titles like "This hyperpop shit gets serious" and "Glaive isn't real hyperpop" and "How to make a hyperpop type beat" and shit like that. Or like "I hate hyperpop." And it's so funny because like they're made 10 years ago, but they just changed the title. They're not actually related to hyperpop. Anyway, this is one of the videos.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And I just put low pass on it, and I honestly love it in this context. The speech goes crazy. I have texture. I have crickets. I have... Okay, this has to be me blowing into my mic. Oh, it is. But I had my preset on it by accident. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Anyway, me blowing into my mic. I do that a lot for ambience. The birds from Destitute that... Don't tell Joe Scrunshare this, but when he made the thing for Destitute, the beat for the song Destitute, he sent stems, and one of them was this bird, and I've used it so much because I like it a lot. Oh, this song goes crazy. It's just a random like this, a lot of this is just like finding random shit on my computer and seeing if I could throw it in. So this is cool. It sounds cool. There's this, which is like a lab synth. That's just like one big chord. And it just like slowly gets louder. We have strange Chinese voicemail with music in background that slowly gets more lossied. I remember finding someone posted this to Discord on like some server, like, can someone please sample this? And it was like a year and a half ago. So I'm sampling it. I love this one. This is another random sound file I had on my computer. It sounds really weird, but I panned it so it like kind of switches ears. And it's like really chaotic at first, but then it kind of hits these 3 notes. I had to tune it to be in tune, but it's like ba ba ba, and that just hits like the perfect resolving note for the key. So it just like, I feel like it works really well. You have to like listen for it, but you hear the like bum 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 like hit right at the end, and I think it works really well. Anyway, some more extra noise. This is Yumeniki sound pack. This, I love this sound so much. I don't know where I got it. I think it was a pain to time this correctly and also pitch this correctly. And I think it used to be like really long. But I pitched it differently so it's like this, and then I panned it to different ears so it like switches. I just think it adds like the perfect like rhythm and like goofiness at the end of this. Like, it like comes in halfway and it's like ba, 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 ba. Anyway, reverse impact, and then we have as many sounds as I could fit in. These are almost all Yumeniki sounds. I just love these like little like foldy type shits. Oh, this one is reversed going into like the second half. It's like that, you know? Anyway. Yeah, then I wanted some like swell type shit at the end. Some cute little noises. Car door. This, just using this piano once to go bum bum and then never using it again. Car door. Bring the bass in just for these 3 notes in the side of your ear, and then they come in again. More sounds. Pop, 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 boom. This one goes crazy. If you listen for this, pop, 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 boom. You have this one. You have this one to like lead into the impact for the end. You have this one. You have these little bells. And that little sound. Almost all of these are from the Yumeniki pack. I think they all are. Anything that's not like an instrumentation from me. And then a little string type thing. Bells like Belsim? Yeah. Exactly. And this one, it kind of hurts my ear, but I like it. It's like delayed from the impact. Like when the impact happens, you hear that. And then this shit combined with the birds, I think is very fun. Where's the birds? Where's the birds? Here we go. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I just like have all these sounds. And I just like put them there. And then I just have some stuff play out. Hyperpop shit gets serious, keeps going. This sound that I got from just like my guitar. Awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The Yumeniki select sound. Is that in here? I didn't even realize. Is it this? I don't actually know Yumeniki very well. But yeah, that's like all of this shit. Anyway, it's a little wee-oo. Awesome. Is it this hyperpop? Oh wait, you found strange Chinese voicemail? No way. I thought you were linking to this hyperpop shit gets serious.
您好，这里是中国驻美大使馆。您有一封重要紧急通知，今天是最后一次通知。
That's so funny. But yeah, like I said, I love the speech in these types of shit.
这里是中国驻美大使馆，您有一封重要紧急通知。
Yeah, can I play here? Let me find. This hyperpop shit gets serious. Because it's really funny. This hyperpop shit get serious. I love double O click.
Okay, there you go. It's taping. No, it's not. It is. No, it's not. It is. No, it's not. Then how come it doesn't say recording?
And it's just like completely unrelated to hyperpop. It's 15 years ago. Glaive is not hyperpop, idiot. Man, fuck this hyperpop shit. How to make hyperpop melodies for YAs. It's so hard. Yeah. That was the inspiration for this hyperpop shit gets serious inclusion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope that was helpful and or entertaining in some way. Hope you like the EP. I'll make more shit. And yeah, I'm gonna go, I think, because my voice is going. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Peace, 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 peace. Bro fist. Just kidding.